Hello, my name is Jessica Brigman. I live in a small town near Fayetteville, North Carolina with my husband of 3 years and our fur baby, Maggie. I graduated with my associate degree in nursing in 2015 and my bachelor's in nursing in 2017. I'm still currently employed at the hospital where I began as a new nurse, but only on an as needed basis. Last year, I started a new full time position with a dialysis facility as a peritoneal dialysis nurse. I've really enjoyed specializing in this area and I've learned a tremendous amount, but I'm really excited to complete this program and see what the future has in store. There are a lot of opportunities available for nurse educators in my area, which is really exciting, but I'm still unsure of where my career will ultimately lead me. The dialysis company that I work for is starting a new pilot program for nurses in our region to go into hospitals and teach patients about the different dialysis modalities available. They've chosen me to be a part of the pilot, and it's really exciting, and I'm really excited to see where that's going to lead. I'm going to be completing my teaching project at the local community college. My focus will be working with the students currently enrolled in the associate degree nursing program. Whether I focus more with the first year or second year students, I think will depend on which educational project I end up doing. This past year, I've learned a lot, not only about peritoneal dialysis, but about the lack of education, the nursing education that is in this area. Hospital nurses are not educated about peritoneal dialysis well enough to prevent our patients from infection while they're there. They're also not educated enough about the benefits of peritoneal dialysis or dialysis at home versus hemodialysis. It's a huge concern in the dialysis community, and the students are not typically exposed to basic infection prevention techniques needed to ensure PD patients are kept safe and free of infection. Some of the interventions that we use are turning off the air, making sure everybody in the room has on a mask at all times when an exchange is taking place, and making sure that the doors and windows stay closed during an exchange. These are some of the things that when our patients get discharged from the hospital, they tell us that the nursing staff did not do these things when hooking them up to their exchanges, and it often leads to infection. If this ends up being the chosen project, I would also make sure to include the reasoning behind all of these interventions. I think it's really important to understand the why. Since most of the nurses that graduate from the associate degree nursing program in our community end up being employed by the hospital, I do think this is a very promising potential project. Another possibility for a teaching project would be relating to nursing documentation, which is always a huge learning curve for nursing students. As a preceptor, I have firsthand knowledge of some of the learning gaps that are present when the nursing students first come into the working world, and I know it can be extremely overwhelming for them, and I think it would be beneficial for them to have that little extra practice. It's really hard for me to believe that we are almost done with this program, and it's really exciting. I'm really excited to work with all of you this semester. Thank you.